We are extremely busy in the Earth Council, as well as with all in the light realms who are assisting with Earth's ascension. We are taking bold new steps forward. A lot of this progress is because we are getting more assistance from the ground crew. You are the groundbreakers who are taking the Earth into the 5th dimension and higher. Your consciousness is rising exponentially. In fact, it is going so fast, it is almost like a meteor flying across the sky, and it cannot be captured. Consciousness is not something that can be photographed or written in a book. It is something that is quantum and is way beyond the understanding of a third-dimensional mind. It is more of a measure of spiritual evolution that takes one to the full regions of understanding themselves and what creation is about. Creation is constant, so along with that, you are always changing. If we have been ignoring our heart and allowing the mind to lead and be in control, this time will serve to help nudge us out of that approach, so we can let the heart be our guide moving forward. Take a quick moment to reflect on the past 7 months since the beginning of the year. It's clear that the changes that have entered our lives since January have made it like no other year we can remember. The many changes happening within and around us have been life-altering, to put it mildly. And with the high-energy cycle we are moving through this August, internal and external change is about to become even more amplified. Depending on what we choose to do with this energy, we can either be propelled into the direction of our highest vision or take a detour to learn more from contrast. Preparing yourself to receive this new energy can facilitate its assimilation into your current energy field. One of the first ways to prepare is to have a desire for receiving the new energy. Then, set your intent to receive and assimilate it in a harmonious way. This prepares yourselves an energetic body to know that a change will be taking place. They can be in a receiving mode rather than a resisting one. You may wish to communicate to your body how excited you are about the new energy and how it will benefit you on the physical, mental, and spiritual levels. This puts the body in a state of readiness and anticipation. In this state of readiness, you may wish to review your spiritual path, your mission of service, and where you would like to be. Manifestation occurs more rapidly in the new energy. A clear picture of what you want for your path will direct the energy to form the thoughts and images you project into reality. The clearer you are with your desires, the more likely the energy will arrange itself into that pattern. Pay attention to every moment. At these times, you may feel like you are daydreaming because you are off in the quantum field somewhere. Perhaps you are in another universe or another dimension, because many of you are not consciously residing in the material world, even though you are physically present. I'm sure some of you know what I'm talking about. Some of you are feeling the beautiful crystal energies that are now being activated and anchored into the earth like they were 2,000 years ago. You are feeling this love and you are experiencing the truth that goes along with the love. This is a familiar feeling because many of you were present at that time and vote to come back to finish the job. So what would finishing the job look like? Perhaps you want to tune in and get a sense of that for yourself. It means that you will all be in the new earth reality, living from your hearts, in your mastery, remembering who you truly are and what you came to earth to do. You came back from the future to change this now moment because you did not like what happened to the earth. Now do you see why, ground crew, it is so important that you do your work, and I assure you it is already paying off. In simple terms, we are changing our internal dialogue, so we don't remain fixed in a mindset that keeps us on a mental hamster wheel, especially when we get triggered emotionally. The hamster wheel includes habitual thoughts and reactions that express fear, worry, lack, blame, judgment, and separation. When we help the mind to think outside its usual mix, we get off that wheel. We then open ourselves up to receive higher insight and wisdom that comes straight from our higher self and from the powerful light pouring into human consciousness at this time. When we move through a heightened flux of light as we are now, and we take that initial step of addressing the deeply buried emotions, thoughts, actions, and patterns that have been holding us back from living our greatest reality, the next step is usually an energetic cleanse. This is why things have felt really challenging lately. We've simultaneously been experiencing a powerful energetic cleanse, just as we are starting to address the things we are being asked to let go of. Another aspect of receiving the higher energy is to remain heart-centered. Some of the higher frequencies can all be accessed in a higher vibrational state. This is to safeguard the use of these energies. Being heart-centered is enhanced in many ways. You may wish to spend some quiet time at the beginning of the day and focus on your heart center. Express gratitude for your blessings and ask that you may serve as a channel for the highest use of the new energy. Feel love for all beings. Every being originated for the same source and carries a spark of the divine. This leads to a feeling of oneness with all beings and all of creation. This focus on love and oneness invites the higher frequency energy into your being. To maintain this vibration, you may wish to pause during the day and repeat this process for a few moments. The more you practice this, the more automatic it will become. Being heart-centered will be your default pattern.